So I paid the premium and I don't have any more responses yet. So
I've never had luck paying for it either. So I, maybe it works for somebody. Um, it would be really interesting to see what the overall demand is like across the neighborhood or zip code. Like for me, if I'm renting a single family house that's a two bed, one bath, it's a small house, it's going to have the same, kind of inquiry response rate, at least in my market, as a townhouse or a large apartment. It's not in an apartment complex. So think like a duplex style apartment. So those tend to all perform kind of similar. But the second that you start, getting a bigger house, townhome or single family, obviously that's going to, change the amount of inquiries. So I wonder if you have a lot of, other two one, two twos that are affecting your demand pool in that market. And somebody saying, hey, I can go rent the same square footage, just not a townhome. I can go rent an apartment for 500 bucks a month less.
that's a very good point, and I bet you that's exactly what's happening because that's an older suburb because it's closer in, and there's older availability of apartments and condos that are rented for less money. They're older buildings. So maybe the people are just going to as cheap a unit as they can find in this market.
Yeah, I've seen that happen in some of our properties. Like if we're, and I forget what the term is, but if you're like the cheapest price in the marketplace, you're going to have a ton of demand. But if the same quality renter, if they're going based off of price, they say, hey, I'll take anything in the zip code or this neighborhood